All righty.
All right.
All right, we're back. Talking today's action 11/19/2022. For that, we were the only two on the show yesterday. We'll go over our picks. Stern, Xavier plus 3.5. Loved it.
Austin.
I was gonna be on the spread, but that I was trying to live bet it, and they actually went up early, so I couldn't really live bet it. And then I had money on some other games I would rather watch, so I was like, whatever. Illinois money line, too easy.
Yeah, to Terrence Shannon, it's the fucking goat.
Yeah, dude, that's the performance of a lifetime to me. He transfers to a Big Ten program, and then in his first game. I don't know. He's kind of cold for that. I bet that was pretty. I don't know. I bet that was pretty sick for him because he was kind of mid at Texas Tech for a while.
Yeah.
But Nova plus 6.5.
They were down 10.5. They were actually down even more at one point. I think
Villanova, depending on the coach, they could end up winning it all. When Cam Whitmore,
they don't even have their
Justin Moore's back, they'll be so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't think that Eric Dixon was going to be a star. That dude's incredible.
Yeah, he's a beast.
But FSU. Did they end up covering that?
No,
plus 7?
Dude, they were up 17 at halftime and lost by 9. Them and Georgetown might be the two worst teams I've ever seen play basketball. It's embarrassing.
You were also on Baylor.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I didn't know how I felt about that. I don't know how I feel about that game yet. I don't know if Baylor just went cold at the wrong time and then just couldn't get back. But
I don't know. After that, I don't even know how I feel about Baylor as a team. I don't know. I just
think early season, that's kind of a tough defense to play. That's why I didn't end up taking it. But
I feel like Cryer and Flagler are the only ones doing anything on offense for the most part.
I didn't even look at the final box score because it was such a weird game. I'm interested just in what happened. Where is it? I don't know. I guess I'm blind. I can't see.
I'm looking at it, dude. I'm on Franklin at 26.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you know right now.
I can't take Georgia 20, so I'll give him that.
I mean, if Virginia ever shoots 55.6% from the field again, you call me.
They shot 64 from 3. Oh my god, I'm a victim. I'm a victim of the 60% shooting.
24 fouls on Baylor.
Again, I can't.
Dude, Virginia shot 35 free throws. What game is this?
Yeah, I can't escape it. I can't escape this.
Dude, Baylor competed well. I don't know.
I can't escape 35. the 60% shooting from 3. That's not even
what lost you the bet. It's the 27 made free throws to Baylor's 12.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit.
Dude, 35 free throws attempts? Holy shit. I bet that game was boring as hell to watch.
Yeah, probably.
I had I think on the show I didn't have Murray State had already started, and then I didn't take Illinois on the show, I don't think. But I had Penn going to West Virginia. I had West Virginia minus 15. I won. UConn minus 18, that won. Duke minus 22.5, that won. And then I had Murray State at the start of the show, but obviously no one probably could have bet on it because it came out after.
How about Southern Utah only losing by 6 to Kansas?
I said the over would be cash if anything. Southern Utah just hit a bunch of shots. Happens. I bet Kansas was tired too.
Probably. I think Texas Southern covered.
Yeah. I don't think they did though. I think in the last 2 minutes it fell apart.
Yeah, they lost by 16.
Oh, yeah, awesome. But yeah, Saturday college basketball is beat.
It's awful. I honestly, there's only like 2 games worth mentioning here.
Yeah, there's only a couple. We're not going to go through all of them. We'll probably go through a couple of them briefly because we just don't really
Yeah.
care. But I'm a fan of the
Uh,
St. Louis Maryland game.
actually,
Like
hold up. Dayton -20. It looks like a really good bet.
I don't know.
Dude,
Until
Robert Morris. Isn't Robert Morris like really bad? Like,
they're
they're
pretty horrible
pretty.
this year, but Enoch Cheeks is pretty good. You know about him?
No,
They got a guy named Enoch Cheeks, and I
Enoch
only know that,
Cheeks.
but
I'm looking at him.
I only know that because his name's Enoch Cheeks. But when they played Ohio State, it was like pretty embarrassing. And Ohio State looked like excellent. Like they just without with these big spreads, if Dayton doesn't have Malachi Smith to just keep the ball from being turned over, then I don't want to bet on them. So like Kobe Elvis is like not the point guard of the future. He had 0 assists. The team had 7 assists in total. That's like not going to cut it. That's why they're losing games. 24 turnovers. Yeah, I'm still a huge Dayton fan, but I just thought that they would survive without Malachi Smith, and they're not going to. So -20 is a lot when you turn the ball over 24 times. I like St. Louis in the St. Louis Maryland game.
I do too. I'm not gonna take it, but I do like St. Louis.
I almost feel like I should double down. They're bringing the line back down.
It's 2.5. It was at 3. It was literally at 3 like 5 minutes ago.
I thought that show was gonna be at 7 when I woke up, but I'm pretty confident in St. Louis. I've watched Maryland basketball for like way too long. My dad's alma mater and everything.
Yeah, you used to watch them a lot. I remember.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, they've just had it. They've had players that I was interested in. I thought were good. Now they have Julian Reese. He's damn good. No, Jameer Young from UNCC came over there. Hakeem Hart, Donta Skies. Like it's like a good team or whatever. I guess you could say that.
I think St. Louis is just a lot better though. They have
St. Louis is the number 14 adjusted
Jimerson, Yuri Collins. They got Francis Okoro
on
bringing down the
offense.
boards.
Yeah, they're only turning the ball over 14.3%. That's good for 31st in the country. Offensive rebounding percentage, they don't let you touch the glass, and they're pretty good on the offensive rebounding. And I honestly feel like this number's a little skewed. This is one of the reasons I just think they're going to dominate Maryland. I think that St. Louis would be an elite offensive rebounding team if they played in more games where they actually miss shots. But unfortunately, for their rebounders, they don't miss. So that won't be an unfortunate thing for me when they make shots, but it's an unfortunate thing for the statistics.
Yeah.
But just looking at Maryland, they brought in what's the Seton Hall's coach name? Martin. No, it's not it. I don't know.
They got Seton Hall's coach.
Yeah, I want to say his name is Kevin Martin or something like that. I don't know.
Look it up.
Kevin White. I don't know. Maryland 53rd in offense, 38th in defense. Definitely a solid team. 15.2 second average possession length.
Kevin Willard.
Kevin Willard, not White.
Yeah,
Willard.
He is white though.
They have 120th effective field goal percentage, but they're holding the other teams to 36.6. What does that really mean for Maryland? I don't know, but all I know is that they're 251st in the country at preventing offensive rebounds. I don't really know how to feel about that when they have to play Francis Okoro. So if you're playing the best center in mid-major, you should probably be able to defensively rebound. And, they're not exactly the biggest team or anything. Their average height looks really big, but not many of those guys are playing. But wins over Niagara, West Carolina, and Binghamton don't get it done for me personally. So I have a unit on St. Louis. That game starts in an hour. But I don't know. You let me know how far down you want to skip.
Let's just go to the Providence game. I don't like any of this shit.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
not a
just a
fan of
bunch
any
of
of these games.
shit.
Buffalo -5 is definitely gonna hit though.
Oh
So
yeah, it's not a
I'll be
bad
on a
bet.
plane. Yeah, but I don't know. What do you like?
I like
You're Providence, right?
Providence. Yeah.
I
I
don't know how I
think
feel.
I think A Cooley's guys are gonna get it done. To I mean I don't mind this Providence team. It's a lot of transfers, but I feel like they got Bryce Hopkins from where I think what was he at Kentucky last year? Yeah. And they got a Bynum back. He's solid. I don't know. I like this Providence team much more than I like the Miami team.
I don't know. One of the reasons I didn't bet on this game last night when I saw that this line was so small. Well, I think Miami's better because Isaiah Wong and Nigel Pack as
Yeah.
your backcourt is kind of just ridiculous. And then you had Jordan Miller. For some reason, he's
I
absolutely
feel like
insane now.
Isaiah Wong just like keeps on regressing. Like he just I don't know what his deal is. I just think he keeps getting worse and worse every year. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'm not a big
I was
Isaiah Wong fan.
yeah, that's kind of my problem because I was so big on the Hurricanes coming into the season compared to Providence, but
Yeah, I mean Providence
Ed
lost like
Cooley's the
their
better
whole
coach, so
yeah, we'll see.
yeah, I mean the whole
Uh,
team's gone. They
yeah.
literally they brought back
Their whole
Breed.
literally the only person worth mentioning that they brought back is Jared Bynum. Like their whole starting lineup is gone
I mean, they got
last
Devin
year.
Carter, Breed, Jared Bynum, Ed Croswell. I mean, that's decent returning production. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this team either, though. That was kind of what it came down to. It's like, what are you really betting on with this team? Like, you're basically betting on them to shoot well, right? 50% from three to
Against yeah,
get to that
yeah.
100-point mark that they had last season. Get to
I
that
think they're
89.
shooting like 41% of the team. So
I just remember a Providence team that scored like 70 and held the other team to 54. So I don't know, 66, 65 against Ryder is terrifying in your season
that's
opener.
the first game of the season. I mean, let's
Yeah,
cut
but
them some
Ryder's
slack
really
there.
bad. Actually, Ryder might be good this year.
Actually, Riders like they're not even that bad. Actually, I think they lost today in the Dublin challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
was
lost
gonna
to
say
Central
like Ryder
Arkansas.
might not be that bad, but they're pretty bad. And then
They have this
Northeastern's
one
one of the
guy though,
worst teams.
Dwight Murray, he just fucking dropped 30.
I don't know. I would argue that Providence has probably played one of the worst
Yeah, they haven't played
schedules.
shit. They played like Stonehill. Who the
Yeah,
fuck is that? I think they're like new
their
to
first
D1.
year. Yeah,
Yeah,
first year. But yeah, I would probably be on the under just because I think it got inflated. But I don't
I
even
think
think
it's
there's that much value at
too
141 and
good.
a
I
half.
think, yeah, I mean, like the under is probably the better play. Two good defensive teams. I
Yeah.
would think.
It's just such a it's just such a like low number. I feel like they just knew. But I think it'll be more of like a 65 to 70 game.
Some of that. Yeah.
Mm, I don't know.
These-
I don't personally care about any of these games. These aren't terrible
yeah,
games
but
or anything,
I
but
think we should just go to football.
yeah, I don't really want to go over into these. Um, yeah, we can just skip over to
Right.
not the NFL.
Yeah, UCF is already playing. They're down 7-3 to Navy.
I saw that their kickoff was at 11. I was very confused. Who the hell in Orlando is up right now? You just know no one's in that stadium. They're playing Navy though, so they'll probably lose. But I don't know. What do you got today? Because there's a few games.
I got Baylor. That's like my favorite bet.
No way. You don't think TC is gonna finish out?
Oh, I think Baylor. I think they finally lose. I think Baylor, as long as like I don't think TCU's defense is like good enough to like make Blake Shapen like make mistakes. Like I think that's literally the
I
only
don't.
reason why Baylor. That's literally the reason why Baylor loses games because Blake Shapen's an idiot. Like
I was just gonna say the reason that I don't like Baylor in this game is because I don't even think you have to make Blake Shapen do anything wrong. I just think he sucks, so he will.
he's pretty
But when
bad.
they don't
Yeah.
hand the ball off, dude, all the respect in the world to Dave Miranda and like the fact that he's winning games, but it's not working. It's not working. I don't know. I feel like they have a lot of talent, and the running back duo is really good. So I'm
Yeah.
just kind of confused how they haven't won games.
They have 4 losses. Who they lost to? Let me look. They just lost to 30 Kansas State 31-3. So at home. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think TCU is going to pull it off for whatever it's worth. Maybe they even lose next week. And I don't know, who do they end up playing then? It ends up being Iowa State. I
I don't
think
know.
TCU is going to win out, dude. I just
It, it's so hard, but
but if you have Baylor +2, I think this game will be like a 1-point game.
I have 2.5. So
I don't know. Yeah, 2.5 is the best number in college football now because of overtime.
overtime, yeah. Pretty much.
But I was just like taking a gander. I know I go to Arizona, but we have a 12 o'clock game, so it flew off the page for me. And I thought we would be favored. Maybe that's just me being a homer.
Who do y'all play?
Washington State.
I mean, Washington State's not bad.
I don't think they're bad at all, but I think we're pretty good.
I mean, you
Like
guys just
our
beat
last
UCLA.
3 games
So
are USC, Utah, and UCLA. So we finally started playing the good. Oh, and then Washington, Oregon. You could argue that we haven't played a game as easy as Washington State in, over a month. So come home and play in it. I don't know. I don't think a damn person in all of this city is awake right now going to this game, but I don't know. I
yeah,
like our chances just in the air, just purely from Jaden Delore being a stud. I mean, I don't see a world where Washington State 52 points us like they did to Stanford. I know our defense sucks ass, but it's not like that. Like maybe they do put up a 52-point thriller, but I bet if they do, so do we. So I either like the
mhm.
over. I actually really like the over because it's only at 63. I think that they're tripping. It's gonna be a beautiful day out here. It's
Yeah.
you know
I think
sunny as hell, wind blowing in your face a little bit of breeze. There's no reason that Jaden Delora won't have his average day.
I could
And
see I could see Arizona winning like 37-30, maybe something like that.
I think it'll be like a I don't know 38-34 game. We win. I think we're so good at home compared to like how we play on the road. The
Yeah.
problem is that USC game. Oh, oh.
Dude, I mean, if y'all win out, you're bowl eligible. Like,
I mean, if the refs don't make a shitty call versus USC, we get a win over a top 10 ranked team before going to beat a top 12 team on the road. So I don't know. I was at that game and got to watch that bullshit. That was terrible. It was the worst call ever. I was so pissed off. It made no sense. They
you know
threw the
what?
game away for us.
You know what? USC lost the game because of the refs too. So the refs gave Utah that game. So I don't want to hear it.
I mean, we're still not very good, but definitely have an opportunity to win that game. I don't really like any more of like the 10 o'clock games. I thought the early window was kind of beat.
I like
I wasn't a huge
uh
fan.
I like Minnesota over Iowa today.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm good, man. Holy sh! What is this? The 38, 39, 31 and a half?
31 and a half over under. Yeah, I think Minnesota beats them. I think they win like 13-10. I mean, it's a terrible game. But the thing is though, is like Minnesota is like so good at home. Like they've lost once at home all year.
I'll never understand why PJ Fleck still coaches at the school.
Yeah, I mean, they're 7-3.
Minnesota's good. I don't know. I take the under. As crazy as it sounds,
yeah. I mean, I don't think either team's gonna score 20. So
yeah, I'm not betting on either of those. I like Western Kentucky plus 5.5 against Auburn.
Yeah, I like them to win too. I think they win.
I think that Auburn is trash. And like, no matter how many times they come back and win a game, the next week they're gonna do worse.
I'm a Robbie Ashford fan. I like him.
I like Robbie Ashford too.
I think he's gonna be good. He's only a freshman, so I mean, I like him.
I don't know. I feel like it's either only a matter of time until he becomes like a beast or a running back. So I don't know which one it's gonna be.
He has potential to be.
Yeah, I definitely like their chances to at least keep it close with Auburn. Because like Auburn's not gonna score enough points for it to get out of hand.
Yeah. I like the under in the NC State game. It's 2 backup quarterbacks under 43.
Good, dude.
They got a lot of points.
Both these teams' seasons fell apart so quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're both bowl eligible. So I think NC State's still ranked.
Louisville just got back to bowl eligible though.
Yeah,
but I mean, great win over Wake. But besides that, dude, the ACC is so trash, bro. They just lost to BC, but like they beat Wake and they beat Syracuse, so they kicked, or not Syracuse, FSU, so they kick FSU out of contention for a real bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Pac-12, they just beat each other. They don't beat anyone else, just each other. Texas, Kansas. I was actually looking at this, dude. I like Kansas a lot. Yeah. I think Sark sucks. Sark is a trash coach. Get him out of there.
After that TCU game, I feel like Texas is just like they've
lost
it,
man.
All of their mojo is just gone. They're done. I just think they're done. I think Kansas might fucking beat them. Like,
I don't think Kansas can win. I don't think there's a chance in hell Kansas can win.
Really? But I think I'd like the
it'll
over
just
too.
Be a
over 63.5. That's a good play too.
Yeah, I saw someone saying that. My concern, there's just no way that Texas will let them get ahead. And if they do, there's no way Texas just leaves them alone.
But it's Texas, you know.
But it's Texas. So
yeah. So.
But at the end of the day, you have Bijan Robinson, so it's like if you need to waste time, you probably can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of either team, but I definitely like Kansas to cover that. I'm gonna skip down to the Tennessee South Carolina game. Probably the next most relevant one.
I like Tennessee in that. Should fucking kill them. Actually,
I really like
the under
at 66.
Over
under.
Dude, like how many points is South Carolina gonna score? Like they fucking blow.
13 maybe.
They fucking suck. They're terrible.
I just want to point out that Florida scored 38 last week on them.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. South Carolina fumbled the ball.
Tennessee just scored 66 last week. What are you saying?
Oh, South Carolina
had 66 points
at home. Yeah, they're at home.
Dude, it's basically a home game.
Dude, South Carolina fumbled the ball inside their 30 3 times in a row. Like in 3 straight possessions. They ran 4 plays and fumbled 3 times.
Yeah.
To begin the second half.
I don't know.
It was unreal.
I'm not gonna bet on that game. I don't bet on Tennessee. I don't bet on Tennessee. I don't bet on most of the SEC anymore. I was betting heavy. I rode Alabama early year spreads. They always cash. Rolled Ole Miss midseason. They were cash. And then it's like the SEC becomes its own like league of like mid, you know? where it's like their games against each other are going to be either super competitive or like really not entertaining at all. But Wyoming, Boise State, we were talking about yesterday. It's decides the Mountain West Mountain Division. So whoever wins this,
He's minus 14 on the road.
I just don't think Wyoming's as good. Like, wouldn't that be the? I mean, that's basically like Wyoming just wins games steadily.
I think Boise State's overrated. I don't think
me
they're
too.
as good as advertised. So
I just worry the home team wins.
I would take Wyoming with the points.
I don't really know how to argue against that. I mean, I do. I mean, they lost to San Jose State by more than that, and I feel like Boise's a little better than San Jose State probably. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous, but I also feel like, yeah, I just agree. Being at home, 14 points is a lot. They don't lose a lot of games by a lot. But we'll see who wins. That'd be interesting. See who comes out on top of that. I don't know.
This
I'm hoping
minus
for some decent bowl games for the love of God. Some interesting matchups. The end of the season has been so long for me. I've just gotten so bored.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ole Miss minus 1.5 against Arkansas.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that.
I don't. What's with like the short lines, like going into Arkansas? I don't get it. It's like Arkansas, like they got some like huge home field advantage. Like I don't get it.
Yeah,
what's the deal there?
It's an away game.
I guess, dude. They just the Arkansas blows.
Like anything.
Like, they're terrible. Like
no, their coaching blows. That's the real truth.
Is Jefferson playing?
You better pray. That backup is shit.
He's terrible.
He's not, but he shit the bed. He looks terrified out there. I like Ole Miss, but if Arkansas takes the time to stop the run and then just feels like winning on that day, I feel like they can because that's Arkansas. But I definitely like Ole Miss.
I like Oklahoma State.
I think this game is going way over this total. 67 seems like a robbery.
I got them at plus 7.5. I like it a lot. I don't like. I just think what Oklahoma hasn't. Yeah. They're just terrible. They lost to West Virginia. They're fucking awful. Like,
I think Oklahoma State comes in here and puts up 40 points, walks out with a loss by maybe 3 points at worst.
Yeah,
this is gonna be an 80-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a classic.
It's absolute shootout.
Yeah, two of the lesser Oklahoma and Oklahoma State teams of the past couple of years just duking it out for no reason. Skip down to the California rivalry. USC, UCLA.
I mean, you know who I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I like USC. Funny enough, so
I don't like dude. Like, I mean, like, oh, UCLA's at home. They don't have a home field advantage.
They don't have fans. One,
they don't have, and USC doesn't have fans either.
But I think USC has better playmakers. So
yeah, I think Caleb Williams is the top 3 quarterback.
If UCLA can't tackle Arizona, good luck.
Yeah.
So, kind of gotta hurry. I gotta go to the airport a little, but I'm kind of just gonna skip some of these low tier. I don't want to talk about.
There's not really much left.
Yeah,
like LSU minus 15.5 against UAB.
Yeah. Let's roll NHL because I like a couple of the games today. What a dynamite slate too.
I like the under. I saw that the under in one game. The Penguins and Jets under 6.5. I like that a lot.
Wow. A Jets under that got to 6.5. I might have to take it. I don't know. Yeah. I've been riding the Jets, man, because I just think they're good.
They aren't even favored in this game.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, they look damn good. I don't know. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Josh Morrissey, 15 assists, 1 goal, leading the team in points. Mark Scheifele, 10-4. I don't know. They got Crosby on the other side, so the same goes for the Penguins as pretty much always. In that Minnesota game, I didn't end up taking that, but I said that it was going to go under, and that the Wild were going to win, and it ended up being 6-4 Penguins.
Yeah.
So I think they're due for an under game, and my only objection would be I don't know if they have a goalie at all. Because it doesn't seem to matter if you put Casey DeSmith in. He blows. I don't even know who this backup is. I'm not going to pretend I do. Tristan Jerry, you know.
I think I've heard his name before. I feel like I know who that
Maybe I've
is.
heard the name. I know. I mean, he's been in the NHL for a while, but he's never
Who
been
did he play for?
good.
Did he play for them last
He's
year?
played for the Pittsburgh. He played for Pittsburgh the whole time. He's the backup goalie, dude. Like I don't know who that is.
Tristan Jerry. I feel like I've heard this guy. Yeah, I know who he is.
Well, technically, I guess he's looking like the starter. I don't know how that works, but they both suck. But Winnipeg not exactly a flash team down the ice to score. I guess start at the at 11 o'clock. Devils minus 145 against the Senators. I honestly don't feel like either of us will have much to say. There's no reason to fade the Devils. So take the Devils if you want. If you don't, take the under. Maybe the Ottawa Senators get shit on and don't score a single goal. So I honestly think if anything, take the under. I bet it's a 6.5er. So you can do that if you want, but roll Devils. They'll probably keep winning. Flames, Panthers, Florida minus 135.
Yeah, I don't got much to say about that. I don't know.
I don't bet on Florida anymore. I'm
terrified.
Like
it's just like it's so hard to because they're just
I like
so
Dallas
mid.
in the last one. I said that Dallas was going to cover. That was something. I was one of the ones I gave out on the show, but they just scare me. Calgary just went on the road and lost to Tampa. They lost to New Boston before that, New Jersey before that. Oh my god, that's the fucking worst road run of all time. New Jersey, Boston, Tampa, Florida, with Winnipeg and LA in between at home. That's brutal. But yeah, I would take the Panthers regardless. 135 is pretty good value, honestly. I'm just scared to bet on them ever. We got a 440 favorite. You see this?
Yeah.
Boston minus 440.
I would take under 6, honestly. I think the Bruins have been like 4-1.
Yeah, they 4-1 everyone.
I like that a lot, honestly.
3-0, 3-2, 2-1.
Yeah.
Same goes for Chicago. 4-1, 5-2, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1 for Boston. Dude, the puck lines hit 5 straight. They're ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I like Boston still. I think Boston even looks better than the Devils, than New Jersey. Just scoring wise. Red Wings, Blue Jackets.
I mean, Detroit minus 140 on the road. I mean, that's crazy.
I just think people need to stop fucking sleeping on the Blue Jackets, bro.
Yeah, I would take the Blue Jackets. I would take them all day with that.
Maybe the injuries are just too much, but I say give it a month. I bet the Blue Jackets can like make a run back to being average, minimum.
Yeah.
No, not maximum, but it's not like the roster's good or anything. Habs Flyers.
I like the Habs. The short price at home.
Really? I kind of like the Flyers. Yeah. You go on the road and
dude, it's just like the Canadians. The Canadians are so good at home. So
yeah, they are. But I don't know. I was just thinking maybe coming off the loss to New Jersey at home, maybe Carter Hart comes in and pisses them off. Sabres, Maple Leafs.
I would take the Sabres on the puck line.
Yeah.
It's just like I wouldn't like. Why would I ever take Toronto with that big of a line? Like,
is it a 7 over under?
It's 6.5. They're just like the Toronto's. They're just choke artists. Like they just lose the shit.
But they look so good sometimes. I don't even know what to make of them. When I have them winning, they lose, and when I have them losing, they win. When they win, they look so convincing.
I used to take them all the time, dude. I took them opening night against the Canadians. They fucking lost. Like,
I don't know. I like if anything, probably just Buffalo on the puck line to like pray they can keep it close. But Buffalo is playing the worst hockey of like arguably any team in the NHL besides like the Ducks, maybe. So
They've lost, Jesus Christ, they've lost like seven
7 in a row.
straight. Yeah.
Go back to Penguins Jets. I'm on the under, honestly. Like I'll probably be taking that. I don't think the Penguins are going to try and sprint down the field. For the ice. Neither do I think they can. So,
Of
Islanders
Capitals.
Stars. Oh, Caps. Oh, did I skip
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it marked. You have the Caps?
Caps.
You like the Caps?
What'd you say?
Oh, I thought you were just bringing it up. I don't know. I like the Avalanche in this game, no doubt. Capitals are done for a little bit. I think Capitals are going to keep losing games. I think Colorado's going to start winning a lot of them. So I'm going to start riding Colorado a lot more. I was very anti-Colorado at the beginning of the year because they were definitely hungover. They were hungover as hell. I don't want to hear it. I was right. You were wrong. Or not you directly, but anyone who doubted me. The offense was not good to start the year, and now they're all the way down to allowing 2.67 goals per game and getting 3.53. This is once again probably one of the best teams in hockey.
That
probably top 5.
That Blue Jackets game gave them a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I heard I forgot who was saying it. It's a podcast. I don't know. They're like usually when teams go overseas, they come back with like a sense of brotherhood. They have a strong rest of their season. So let's cross our fingers. Yeah, I like the Avalanche. I mean, I know the Caps are like still somewhat scary, Ovi and the boys, but between injuries and just like piss poor play. I'm not a Caps fan, but I mean my dad's a Caps fan, so I'll fade him. Islanders Stars. I might ride the Stars until their wheels fall off, dude. I swear to God, every time I just say go Stars, like Stars puck line. I took Stars puck line against Philly. It was like last week. It wasn't even a week ago, I don't think. So yeah, 6 days ago. Cash. And then the Islanders are looking. The Islanders are so boring to watch, but like they win games. I don't really know. I haven't watched many Islanders games, so I'll probably stay away from this one. But I have watched a lot of Stars games, and I'm very confident how they're playing right now, especially with Ottinger in goal. So I don't know. You got anything for that one? Not again. Not exactly a star-studded matchup. Good one though.
I'm a favorite on the road. What? No, I'm here.
No, you're not. You got Canes.
Yeah, they should win. I
Yeah,
like that.
I think the Canes will win. I'm just worried about the Wild, like consistency.
Yeah.
Like, are the Wild going to show up and be like a slow, like kind of like the Hurricanes, like trap you in your own zone and put the pressure on, keep the ice or keep the clock running and get unders and I don't really know.
I'd take the under. I think the Hurricanes win like 2-1 or something. I can see that.
I really do. I think I'm going to take Carolina on the puck line, but I think that Carolina's going to walk in there and 7-2 them, some shit like that. Carolina loves to do it, dude. I just think Carolina is so much better than they play. Like, I don't know. I know I'm biased, dude, but they are just not playing. I don't feel like a loss, like losing at Florida, losing at Colorado, and losing in Carolina to Colorado again are 3 bad losses, but I feel like we are the better team of those 3. I want to say that we're better than the Avalanche, so I'd love for us to fucking beat them so I can say that. So, I mean, last time Florida came in and thumped us, or we went to Florida and they thumped us, came back home and Edmonton got the spit beat out of them, and then lose to Colorado, and then 3-0 the Chicago Blackhawks, and then lose to Colorado. And I'd like to see us 4-0 the Minnesota Wild, get you your under, or maybe it ends up being like a 4-2, maybe even like a 7-2 again. But I like us on the puck line just because -125 seems really low for the money line. So I'm
Yeah.
fine to get like the double money. I like those odds way more than I feel like I should. Lightning Preds. I'm not gonna take anything in this game because I just had the Lightning. Don't want to milk my luck. But I don't think Nashville's actually doing anything here. This is just this is a 3-game skid you look at and you are very happy for the worst name in sports, and that's about it. But I think we're both probably gonna stay away.
Yeah. I like the Blues on the puck line.
Yeah. I think the Ducks look bad, man.
They're probably the worst
And
team in the league.
yeah, I know they're probably not pissed off or like upset or disappointed about how their season's gone.
They expected this.
Yeah, they expected it and everything. But still, man, their defense is Swiss fucking cheese. And on top of that, dude, I forgot his name, man. I'm bad with hockey names. This one kid, dude. Oh my god. Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor. I'm tripping. Maybe Kyle Connor is like that guy now, but he's at 5-10 on the year. It does. I don't know, dude. This guy is ridiculous for the Jets. And then Anaheim has. Who did Anaheim have, bro? They had like the most beautiful fast break, and I was like, damn, like Anaheim's good. And it's just like, no, they're not good.
No,
They're
terrible.
awful. They're horrible. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. They have no talent on the roster. But they're especially like shit on the road. But I was just gonna say, like, they managed to cover this game against Winnipeg, and like, I said it on the show I was gonna do it. The same game parlay bullshit. I put $100 on a same game parlay of Jets under 6 -1.5. Bro, the Jets start the game down 1-0, come back, make it 1-1, make it 2-1, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 2-1. All they have to do is wait it out. There's like 6 minutes left in the game. I was like, all they have to do is wait for the empty net, and maybe I'll have a chance. It's like 100 to win $370. Ducks score on the most beautiful fast break, and so 2-2. It was either like my over was gonna push, so it would just be like winning the puck line, or I would just lose. So I lost.
I love taking unders in hockey, but like the empty net is just a fucking killer sometimes.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know. You don't want to be betting on unders that result in an empty net anyway, though. Or I guess it's not as predictable as you want it to be, but Vegas going to Edmonton.
I like
I think it's all.
I like Edmonton. I think they win. But,
I think I'm going to be all over Vegas. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Edmonton looks so horrible, bro. Since the Evander Kane injury, I don't even know what it is. It's like they're scarred.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lost 3-1 at home to LA 2 nights ago. So
yeah.
I don't know if they're as good against the better teams. Because I think Tampa and Florida are both the type to drop games at home to Edmonton. I don't know if Vegas is the type to go to Edmonton and lose, especially right now, just with how they're kind of shitting the bed a little. But let's hurry this up. I'll tell you right now, Kraken are definitely not winning this game. Those are my guys, but this is a Kings day. I recommend you take the Kings. I'll do you a favor and I won't take the Kings, so I know they'll win. And there you go. But yeah, dude. The Kings like only weakness to me is that goalkeeping. And honestly, I don't see the Kraken.
I think Quick he's decent.
Dude, oh my god, go on Money Puck. You'll be grossed out by his stats.
Really?
Like in terms of expected save numbers, he's really not good. And Peterson is like bottom 7 in the league. So statistically, they have a bottom 7 and bottom 25 goalie. Those are their options. And then I don't think the Kraken can score for shit. Like sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold, and it seems to be the latter. So Over under's only at 6 still. I still like the under, but I'm telling you right now, the Kings are gonna win. Please take the Kings. But you got anything for the last one of the day, Ranger Sharks?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I would just like to mention before we leave that Baylor is up 7-0 and driving.
Let's go.
Yep.
So I guess we can't put in picks for games that have already started because I'm gonna look kind of fishy. So any game that hasn't started that you want to put on the board.
Okay, so Providence plus 2.5, obviously.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And then and then for football, Kansas plus 9. Minnesota minus 2.5.
So what you got?
And then, I like Arizona State plus 7.5 at home against Oregon State. Yeah, those are my 4. I like.
Damn. All the dogs.
Actually, no, add Oklahoma State too. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah. All the dogs today.
All the dogs. I love betting on the dog. Give me 3 points all the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I have it locked in. So St. Louis. Hopefully, I can get this out before that game starts. I like St. Louis minus whatever the hell number you get it at. I got it at 3.5. Now I'm super disappointed. Maybe I got it at 3.
It's at 2.5 now.
I'm definitely not gonna double down. It's just a 1-unit play for me. I think they'll get on the offensive glass and win it, but I don't want any big money on them. I really don't want to, but I feel like USC minus 2. Hate that. I hate the Trojans, but whatever. USC minus 2. I'm riding with my guys. Arizona plus 4. And I might take the over in that game instead. We'll see. Depends how I feel. But yeah. Just for the NHL, like before I say what I'm taking, please take the Kings. Like, please take the Kings.
All right, I'll consider it.
The Kings are gonna win.
Okay.
But if I take it, they're not gonna win.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna look more into the Avs money line because 120 seems fishy, but I like the Avs. I like the Avs minus 120.
Add the Bruins Blackhawks under to my thing. And that's it for me. That's my only hockey pick.
Gotcha. Yeah, Avs minus 120. And then like I'm gonna roll with the Carolina puck line, put like half a unit on it. Because I feel like we either blow them out or it's like a 1-0, 2-0. So you can definitely take the under too. I like that bet. And then my last bet's just gonna be Vegas. I like Vegas on the money line. I don't think they're gonna struggle.
Dude, Baylor just missed a field goal. Idiots.
All right. I gotta go to the airport. Just get up out of here.
Okay, well, safe travels.
Ciao.
See ya.